All right, now Headlines Today is going to get you exclusive images of the Indian Air Force's Srinagar rescue and relief operations in the night. The images show a C-17 aircraft offloading rescue teams and material. The relief material include food, water, generator sets, fuel, telecommunication equipments and tents. The Army is also using IL-76 transport aircraft, sending rescued people to safety. All transport aircrafts returning after dumping relief material are evacuating stranded people and taking them to Jammu and Chandigarh. This is in effect serving as an air bridge from the valley. Deputy Editor Shiv Arun now joins me in the studio. Shiv, just take us through the relief operations and all these details that have now emerged.
The number of aircraft currently deployed in this enormous rescue operation, Vedika, is about 60 aircraft. That's about 30 helicopters and 30 fixed-wing aircraft. And these pictures that we've got exclusively from the Air Force depict, an actually night rescue operation. Now, many people might think that, when night falls, rescue operations will have to come to a standstill. But the Indian Air Force, the Indian Army, they're working 24/7 in very, very tight shifts, which means there's almost no overlap at all. There are teams working on 14, 16-hour shifts, getting people as quickly as possible to safety. Because remember, Vedika, even now, even though there's good news as far as the weather is concerned, it's important to get as many people to safety as quickly as possible, because these are people who maybe have been stranded for 7 days running. They may not have rations. There is a paucity of baby food, of critical medicines. So tons of this stuff needs to be delivered and people need to be brought back, to safety. Therefore, these aircraft are going to be working virtually non-stop.
Shiv, also rescue operations on a war footing in Jammu and Kashmir. What are the challenges that the Army is facing at this point in time?
Well, the challenges are simply the scale of the devastation, Vedika, especially in Srinagar, where we've seen so many people, calling out for help. You've seen the Army actually, looking at all this information, trying to collate as much information as is really possible, to make sure that this rescue operation is as efficient as possible. Time is a problem. Various areas like Jawahar Nagar, Indra Nagar, Naugam, Shivpura in Srinagar are places where the water hasn't even receded and it's about 2 stories high. So, there are anxious families across the country. The fact that there is no mobile coverage, no communication links, there's actually a bit of good news on that front, Vedika, which we'd like to share with our viewers, that today a BSNL tower is likely to be erected, an emergency communication system by the Air Force is also likely to be put there, and a private telecom company's equipment is being ferried there by air, even as we speak, by the Air Force. So my sources are telling me within the next 12 to 14 hours, we will see the beginnings of that communication breakdown being reversed and people might start to begin, being able to get back in touch with their loved ones. Let's hope it works out. It's an extremely difficult task, but communication very, very important right now.
Well, fingers crossed there, Shiv. Thank you so much for joining us on that exclusive breaking that we brought to our viewers. Some good news finally coming out and emerging. Well, let's also just remind our viewers that our coverage on Jammu and Kashmir will continue all day today with our reporters planned out across the state, bringing you news on every development as and when it happens.